You can count the emotional damage caused to the player, but there's one thing you can count, and that is in-game damage. So that's why we're going to make a damage indicator system. And here's a list of the features this system is going to have. Well, first things first, you should get a model from the description. Now go to the toolbox, add it to the workspace and ungroup it. We need to place the bitboard GUI inside of the replicate storage and the local script inside of the starter player scripts. Now, since this script will work with any humanoid characters, I'll add some NPCs and add a tag damageable to them. You also want to add a tag to the humanoid model parent, not a specific part, as it won't work properly. Oh, and it also has a variable that plays a sound whenever a player is damaged, called soundtrack, so you guys can change it. By the way, you guys can style the bitboard UI however you want, just make sure it still has an UI gradient in it, and it's referenced correctly. What I mean by that, make sure it has the UI gradient. Oh, I kind of repeat myself. Anyways, great. Now let's see if it works. And it does. Great. But how does this work and why? Well, at the bottom of the script, collection service automatically scans the game for any player or NPC models carrying our damageable tag. The moment a tag entity takes a hit, the health change event fires, which basically just tracks the drops in health. Now, to make it way more efficient, it also creates pools of the UI elements. Why? Because this method is way more faster, like a lot of scripts could use this method and they will probably improve their efficiency by a lot. And when the health change event fires, it connects a show damage function to it, which handles all of the visuals, especially the numbers and the highlights, which are interpolated based on the damage. Oh, and it will also play the sound. Yeah. So that's going to be everything. See you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Later.